My Khmer Pad Siv is guaranteed to be delicious. It is unique and it is different. This kind of Pad Siv, different from all the other Pad Sivs out there. I call this the Khmer Pad Siv because it is not dried. It's saucy and it have a lot of vegetable. It's not dry like the Chinese Pad Siv or Thai Pad Siv. And today I will show you how to make this delicious Pad Siv. Let's get started. First, we're going to start up with the Chinese broccoli. After you clean all the Chinese broccoli, you could separate the leaves and the stems. You will left with just the big stem, and you're going to peel the outer layer out of the big stems. Use the knife and peel it all around. And it should look like this, smooth, clean all around the big stems. And this is the method that you always have to do before you stir fry any Chinese broccoli. So I separate the stems and the leaves. Next, I'm going to julienne slice the Chinese broccoli. You can do that to all of them and set them aside. After, I'm going to stack up all the Chinese broccoli leaves and I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. If the leaves are small, you could cut them into 2. Next, we're going to slice up some tomatoes. Cut them in whichever way you like, but I like to cut it into a wedge look. This is about 1 pound of Chinese broccoli and 1 pound of tomato. Put all the Chinese broccoli and tomato into a big tray, and now you could start with the garlic. Chop it really small and then set it aside. It looks like there are a lot of Chinese broccolis and tomatoes, but don't worry, it will shrink after you cook it. Next, we're going to get our beef ready. Cut out all the fat around the round eye steak and you're going to thin slice them. For the beef, there is a certain way that you slice them that is tender. You want to slice them the opposite lengthwise of the beef. When you slice it this way, the beef is more tender and it's not chewy. This is about 1 pound of thin sliced beef. After you're done slicing, put them into a bowl. Next, you're going to marinate the beef before you stir fry it. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of any cooking oil. Mix everything well together and you're going to set them aside. Next, we're going to mix the sauce for the Pad Siv. This is 2 cups of water and you add 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Stir until the cornstarch sinks to the bottom and then add 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. The dark soy sauce will give the nice color to the Pad Siv. Mix everything well together and dissolve the cornstarch and set it aside. And these are all the ingredients. So you got the garlic, Chinese broccoli, your beef, the sauce, and the tomatoes. And next, we're going to get the fresh Pad Siv noodle ready. This rice noodle, the Pad Siv noodle, I purchased them at the Chinese grocery store. Now we're going to separate all the noodles. After you separate the noodle into chunks, after that, you're going to separate them into each individual strands. This one package of noodle could feed up to 4 to 5 people. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more delicious homemade recipes. Okay, now it's time to cook the pad siêu sauce. I'm using olive oil, but you could use any cooking oil you liked. So that is about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. When the oil is hot, add in all the garlics. Fry it until it turns lightly brown. After the garlic turns lightly brown, you're going to add all the beef. Cook the beef until it fully cooks before adding any vegetable. Now add in all the Chinese broccoli. It looks like there are a lot of Chinese broccoli, but don't worry, it's gonna get softened and it will shrink. After it gets shrink down a little bit, and you're going to add the sauce that we prepared earlier. Before you add in the sauce, make sure you stir the sauce to get this cornstarch all dissolved and not clump in the bottom, and then pour it all in. Make sure the heat is on high heat at all time, and now you're going to add your tomatoes. Lightly stir them so the tomato don't break apart, and you're going to bring the sauce to boil. After the sauce is boiling, turn it to medium heat and cook it for 5 minutes. And that's it, you got your Khmer Pad Siêu sauce done. And next, we're going to cook the fresh pad siêu noodle. On medium heat, you're going to cook the fresh pad siêu noodles. After the heat is hot, turn it to medium heat, and you're going to add a handful of fresh pad siêu noodles. You only want to put it just enough so it's like a thin layers to cook through the pad siêu noodle. If you cook too much in one time, the noodles will break apart and they clump together. Cook it about 1 to 2 minutes each side until it gets softened. And you're going to scoop them into a big plate. After, we're going to scoop the sauce that we prepared earlier into the plate. You could put sauce and meat and vegetable as desired. And now you got your delicious Khmer Pad Siêu. To make it taste even better, the next step is to add some eggs on the top of your pad siêu. In a hot pan, add the oil and you're going to crack 1 egg. You could fry your egg either sunny side up or over easy, and then put it on the top of the pad siêu plate. With this Khmer Pad Siêu, with the egg, it really makes the pad siêu taste super delicious. Scoop the egg into the plate and you got your delicious pad siêu all completed. And this plate here is for me, sunny side up egg on top of the pad siêu. To make this pad siêu taste even better, you could add some hot sauce or sriracha sauce. And you will have this savory taste of pad siêu noodle that you never tasted before. I hope this video helped you to make your delicious Khmer Pad Siêu at home for you and your family. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with your family and friends. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more delicious homemade recipes. And don't forget to press the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. Okay, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Before I end this video, I'd like to share with you the oyster sauce that I buy bulk, and it saved me tons of money. It is the Panda brand and it comes in the red container, and you could pick it up at any Chinese grocery store. This one can cost me about maybe $8, but if you were to buy the small bottle, just one small bottle, like not even 1 liter, that's almost $6 already. For this big can of oyster sauce, you could buy them, and then after you could save them into a jar and put into the refrigerator, and it should last you about 2 to 3 months. Oops, I kind of spilled there a little bit, but yeah, I just want to share with you this great tip on how to save your money. If you are using a lot of oyster sauce, this is a great way to buy and store them in the fridge. As long you could leave them in the fridge, it will last for months before you have to go to the store and buy any oyster sauce again. And that's it for my video today, and hope to see you all in my next video. Bye for now.